Hi, welcome to iBloom.
Conditional sentences with present and future forms. You can use conditional sentences with F to talk about causes and results. When using a conditional sentence in the present, it's usually used for facts. Use the simple present tense in both clauses. The first clause is present, and also the second clause has to be present. Our bottles are recyclable. If you drink crystal spring water, not only do you feel more energetic, but you help the environment. Again, our bottles are recyclable. If you drink crystal spring water, not only do you feel more energetic, but you help the environment. We started with F. After F, drink, a verb in the present tense. The second clause has two verbs. Both of them are in the present tense. We have the verb feel and we have the verb help. Not only do you feel more energetic, but you help the environment. Future facts. Use the simple present in the if clause and the future with be going to or will in the result clauses, which means we use it for clauses that have a result. If you drive the BMX 300, people will notice and admire you. If you drive the BMX 300, what is the result? People will notice and admire you. In the first clause, we have a verb in the present, if plus present. If you drive. After the comma, we have the result clause. People will notice and admire you. It is in the future form. If you have dull and lifeless hair, floral essence shampoo will make it healthy and shiny. F plus present. If you have dull and lifeless hair, comma, what is the result? Floral essence shampoo will make it healthy and shiny. You won't feel your best if your clothes don't look their best. You won't feel your best if your clothes don't look their best. Here we started with the result clause, then we have the if clause. So you can change the order. You won't feel your best if your clothes don't look their best. May and might. Use may or might in the result clause to suggest something is possible but not certain. If you haven't yet worn Planet Mercury sneakers, you may not be performing to your best ability. Put your feet in them today to see what you can do. We have the if clause. If you haven't yet worn Planet Mercury sneakers. If you haven't yet worn Planet Mercury sneakers, this is the if clause. The result clause is after the comma. You may not be performing to your best ability. This is the result clause. Again, if you haven't yet worn Planet Mercury sneakers, you may not be, You may not be performing to your best ability. Put your feet in them today to see what you can do. I'd rather and I'd prefer. Use I'd rather, which is the short form for I would rather, to talk about preferences. Would you prefer to go shopping or stay home? I'd rather go shopping. I'd prefer to stay home. I don't want to spend all my money. Conditional sentences with when and unless. Use when in place of if to talk about general truths. Use the present tense in both clauses. When you press the button, the washing machine turns off. When you press the button, the washing machine turns off. When water reaches 100 degrees centigrade, it boils. When water reaches 100 degrees centigrade, it boils. Notice in both these sentences, we have used the word when instead of if because we are talking about general truth. And in the two clauses, we use the present tense. When water reaches, this is present, comma, it boils, also present. We use the word when instead of if. We can say if water reaches. Here we did not use if because we are talking about general truth. So you can use when or if. It's up to you, but it's okay to use when. When water reaches 100 degrees centigrade, it boils. You can use the word unless in place of if in negative sentences. Unless I study hard, I won't get top marks. Here we use the word unless instead of if because the sentence is negative. Unless I study hard, I won't get top marks. Unless you exercise, you probably won't lose weight. Unless you exercise, you probably won't lose weight. Unless you study harder, you will fail the test. Unless you study harder, you will fail the test. Notice that unless means if not. We can read the sentence again. Instead of saying unless, we will use if not. If you don't study harder, you will fail the test. If you don't study harder, you will fail the test. Complete the sentences about facts. Use the simple present or will in the second clause. If you, and the verb is heat. If you water to 100 degrees centigrade, comma, it, and we have the verb boil. What changes can you make? Wonderful! If you heat water to 100 degrees centigrade, it boils. We add s to the verb. If they, and we have the verb climb. If they climb up to 4,000 meters, comma, they, another verb, need. They need oxygen. What can we change here? If they up to 4,000 meters, comma, they oxygen. Excellent! No need for any changes here. Both verbs are in the present. If they climb up to 4,000 meters, they need oxygen. If they climb up to 4,000 meters, they need oxygen. Unless you, and we have the verb stop, unless you stop spending, comma, you, another verb be, you be completely broke before the end of the month. Again, unless you spending, comma, you completely broke before the end of the month. Good job! Unless you stop spending, comma, you will be completely broke before the end of the month. The result here is in the future. Unless you stop spending, you will be completely broke before the end of the month. Conditional, conditional, causes, causes, results, results, recyclable, recyclable, energetic, energetic, admire, admire, lifeless, lifeless, floral, floral, essence, essence, crystal, crystal, spring, spring, suggest, suggest, possible, possible, certain, certain, sneakers, sneakers, preference, preference, perform, perform. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.